When Gen Z first started to come of age, people were nervous. They thought we'd be weak. They thought we'd be lazy, addicted to our phones, and allergic to hard work, too sensitive for the real world. And the truth is, for a minute I thought they might be right. But something happened over the last few years. Gen Z didn't collapse under all the pressure. We sharpened under. And now, I genuinely believe Gen Z is in the position to help save the world. And here are 10 reasons why. Number one, resilience in crisis. We didn't grow up in the comfortable bubbles like people say we did. We grew up in the Great Recession, then graduated into a global pandemic. We watched systems fall in real time, and that does something to you. It either makes you cynical or it makes you resilient. And I'm finally starting to see some of the resilience shine through. We learned how to pivot, survive uncertainty, and rebuild when the rug gets pulled out from under you. I remember in 2020, 2021, it was my senior year, and the school year was a mess. There were A and B days. Some people went in, some people stayed home and did the classes online. Or if you were like me, you worked. I worked at my parents' tire shop, had my mic muted and my camera off. And while everybody was in their class, I was in the back working. It forced independence on me at what I now know to be the perfect time. I learned how to do all the adult things that I should have been learning in school, but they don't teach us. Number two, entrepreneurial drive. Gen Z doesn't wait for permission. We start YouTube channels. We launch businesses. We flip products we find on Marketplace. We build brands from our bedroom. I can't tell you how many people I know from school started skater brands, clothing brands. I saw somebody the other day who started making soap. Why? Because we watched our traditional systems wobble under pressure. Families losing their jobs, mothers and fathers, people who are supposed to take care of people laid off because of a global pandemic that I'm not even sure if we know is real or not. So instead of climbing the old ladder, we started building our own. That kind of independence, it creates innovation. And innovation is what keeps the world moving forward and not backwards. Number three, intentional career choices. This generation doesn't ask, how much does it pay? We ask, does it matter? Does it align with my beliefs? Is it meaningful? Am I going to enjoy it? And that doesn't make us entitled or picky. It makes us intentional. Purpose-driven work changes the industries. It causes people to actually want to work, want to improve, want to make things better, not just for their own business or their job, but for everybody else that their products affect. Number four, rapid information processing. People joke about our short attention spans, and it's probably true. But the flip side to this is we process massive amounts of information faster than any generation before us. We grew up in the informational age. We can filter, compare, research, cross-reference in minutes. And that's not weakness. That's proof of our cognitive ability. We may be silly, but we're smarter than you think. Number five, and this is a big one. Authorities must earn our respect. Gen Z doesn't automatically trust institution, and a lot of them hate it. But think about it. Blind trust has built so many broken systems in the past, but our skepticism, it builds accountability. We don't just reject authority, we require transparency. Number six, truth seeking mentality. This generation doesn't tolerate being fed nonsense. We see all the organizations, we see all the media sources, we see all the news stations telling the same story in 17 different ways. And if something doesn't add up, we fact check it. We'll debate it, we'll question it, and that hunger for truth, even when it's uncomfortable, it's powerful. And nobody can stop it. And there hasn't been a generation so defiant as us. Number seven, digital natives. We didn't adapt to technology like the generations before us. We were raised in it. AI, social media, the digital ecosystems, we navigate them instinctively. The future will be built through technology, whether you like it or not. And we already speak that language fluently. We were born speaking it. Number eight, activism that organizes. Gen Z doesn't just post opinions in black squares on their Instagram page. We mobilize, we crowdsource, we raise awareness quick. Now, whether you agree with that movement or not, you can't deny the speed in the organization. The ability to rally globally in real time, it's unprecedented. Number 9, spiritual reawakening. Something interesting has been happening the last few years. A noticeable number of Gen Z young adults, especially the men, have been rediscovering their faith, particularly Christianity, not as a tradition, not as an inheritance of the family, but as a choice. In this chaotic world, people are searching for truth, meaning, and moral grounding. When a generation anchors itself to certain values, it can change the culture. Number 10, collaboration over competition. This might be one of the most important ones. Gen Z doesn't operate alone, and we don't want to. We collaborate. We build communities amongst ourselves, forums, Reddit pages, Facebook groups. We co create. We network across borders and backgrounds. We don't want to win alone, and we know we can't, but we want to build together. And saving the world, it's not a solo act, and we know that better than anyone. So, yeah, they said we'd be lazy. They said we'd be weak. They thought we'd be addicted to our screens and allergic to responsibility. But what I see is resilience, innovation, moral curiosity, collaboration, faith, technological fluency, and accountability. Gen Z isn't perfect. No generation is. But we are adaptive and we are awake. So the next time someone doubts us, let's remind them we're just getting started.